Alright, so I'm pretty excited. We're going up to the Ahuriri to do some flying up there. I'm going to try and fly a triangle.
Yes, hello.
So where are we going?
Going to Ahuriri? I don't say it right.
Nobody can say it right. I definitely can't say it right.
I would say Ahuriri.
You say it better than Leo.
Okay, what Leo says.
Ahuriri. He's really French though. But yeah, we're in Cromwell and we're going to drive up there now, camp in the Ahuriri, then we're going to fly tomorrow.
Yeah.
It should be good. Looks like a nice day. So here's a quick look at the 160 kilometer task that I'd set myself, starting at the Dingleburn Saddle, flying south along the Ahuriri to the St. Bathans range. Next would be crossing the Lindis Pass to the west and tagging Brest Peak, which is above Harweer, and then heading north to the top of the Ahuriri as far as Mount Huxley. Once I'd got that one, it would be back to the start again, which was at the Dingleburn Saddle. Oh, we got cumulus forming to our south. Looks good that way. Not mega high, but I'd like to see one above us here. It's completely blue. Not a bad spot to hang out though. All right, I've got the first climb and I'm heading south. 6,200 feet. Very good. It's 11:15 and it looks good ahead. Hopefully I can stay above the ridge, and first turn point is going to be on the St. Bathans, and then second turn point somewhere on the Harweer ranges. Hopefully a big day. So it's just before 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm following this ridgeline to the south, doing my best to try and stay above the top of the ridge so I can benefit from thermals triggering from both sides. However, when I do fall off the top, I choose the east side as it's got more sun. Okay, it's 11:15. I'm at cloud base, which is at 7,100 feet, and I've got the first small transition over to Ben Avon. So I decided to take this climb all the way to the base. It's not a big transition, but it's still quite early in the day and there's some clouds ahead, so it's looking pretty good. No great clouds on the St. Bathans yet, but I've got probably an hour before I get there anyway, and it's a west face, so do with the sun to come around a bit more. And I'm not turning now because I'm already at base, so I'm just slowing down in lift. And as always, if you enjoy the video, do us a favor and hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Okay, this is decision time. Do I go for the ridgeline that's more on the course, or do I go for the one that's got the cloud above it, that's slightly off course? I think I'm going to go for the one with the cloud. Seems like the best idea. I'm just crossing the state highway, heading for the St. Bathans. It's going pretty well so far. It's 12:10 and I've done 30 k's. Nice clouds ahead. I'm not going to come in above the ridge, but I'm hoping to be able to climb up in the sunny north face, and going to keep pushing down. I've got a choice. I could go to the Amarama Saddle and over to the Hawklands and put a turn point over there, but I think I'm going to stick with the St. Bathans plan at the moment. I had a bit of change of direction here as I wanted to pick this ridge as it was a bit closer, and it was an easy climb straight up onto the top and under this nice cloud street that's forming along the top end of the St. Bathans. It was quite easy going, following the ridge and then getting one good climb here up to the clouds and then just surfing along the clouds until the end.
Okay, I've made it to St. Bathans and I've just cruising along these clouds, trying not to turn too much when I can, and then it blues out further down the range, so might get tricky.
So you can see here when I leave the cloud street I don't get anything on the top of the ridge here, and the wind is actually coming up from the south and forces me off the ridge to the right.
Well, I've kind of been pushed off the St. Bathans, so I'm making a run away. The southerly was kind of pushing up a bit too hard and it's blued out. So now it's survival mode and I'll have to move the turnpoint, one of the other turnpoints.
So this was really hard work south of the Lindis here, and you can see it takes me a while to get re-established on the ridge, and I do a bit of scratching. I think this was the lowest point in the flight. South of the Lindis here, it just seems like I'd entered a different air mass that was way more stable than it was in the Ahuriri. I do eventually get this climb and move over to the Lindis Pass.
Oh, it's been really shit through the Lindis. I got really low by the St. Bathans. I managed to get out of there. Now I'm coming back over the state highway, but it's not working that well here, and I've got to move my turnpoint. I just called Pete and he checked for me, and so the turnpoint's now going to be somewhere in Timaroo Creek, or if I can make it, Mount Maud. But I'm kind of still survival mode at the moment. No clouds down this end. Oh, this has been horrible. Such hard work here. I'm just in the worst spot. There's clouds all around me, but it's just super stable in here, and there's some wind around, and I'm probably going to end up landing here unless I get a low save on this hill that I'm running back to because it's going to get in the wind. Whoa. I'm thinking about just trying to fly back to the van now. Well, this could be my ticket out of here.
It's quite hard work here. You can see that I'm just scratching and doing everything I can not to land. I do eventually get re-established, but by this point I've wasted too much time and I decided not to try and get to the second turn point.
I'm back up at 7,000 feet and I've abandoned triangle ideas. I spent too much time mucking around in the Lindis. So I'm just going to try and fly back to the van. I'm about 30 k's away, so I should be able to do it. But it's just nicer clouds up where I came from. It's been quite hard work in the St. Bathans, and yeah, I've spent about 2 hours just trying to get back up to base and make my mind up on where I want to go. I'm going to run back the way I came, and I have the option of just to keep going afterwards and make it an out and return, and I could extend at the other end. It looks good up there, so I might do that.
I was pretty happy to be back in the Ahuriri here, heading along this ridgeline back towards the big mountains. Got nice cumulus clouds that are forming, showing me the climbs, and it's just that bit easier from here on out.
Alright, so I'm at 8,800 feet and I'm easily within glide of takeoff, so I should be able to close about 90 kilometre out and return. but it's 10 to 5, so there's still some day left. So I might see if I can keep pushing up, maybe to Mount Huxley, and then I'll try and get back. And that might make it 120 or something. Yeah, I spent too much time messing around in the Lindis and couldn't do an FAI, but that's all right. I regret not going over that way with Glenn. It looks much better over through there.
So this is looking over into the Dingleburn and the southern end of the Huxleys. I'm about to pass over Takeoff and there's still plenty of day left, so I decided to try and push to the head of the valley.
That's the summit of Mount Bath. Cool spot. So I've pushed 10k north of Takeoff and it's 4 o'clock. So maybe I'll turn around at 5.
So this is actually the last thermal that I take, as from here on out it's working so well that all I have to do is follow the ridgeline and stay under the clouds, and I don't even need to make any turns.
That's the summit of Mount Huxley. It's 4:30. I've been flying for 6 hours. I'm 20 kilometers from Takeoff, so I'm gonna make a turn point soon. Maybe just here at the V-Notch Pass. That's the South Huxley branch just down there. And I think I'm gonna have headwind on the way back. But we'll see. And then I'll be trying to get back to the start again. Pretty full on. Like, I don't think I've turned for about 45 minutes. I mean, apart from the turn point, but I haven't done a 360, and it feels like I'm either in at least like 4 up or 4 down. Definitely been hands on brakes time. So I've got 16 kilometers to make it back, and I'm at 10,000 feet or near enough. And I've just been riding these clouds, and I reckon I should be able to do it, he says. Oh, I'm at 10,500 feet. And I'm pretty confident I'm gonna make goal now. I'm only 7 kilometers away. It's just the other side of the valley. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I got it. Oh, so stoked. That's epic. Wasn't the task that I initially set out to do, but still it was challenging, and I haven't turned for more than an hour. Like, as soon as I hit the barrier range, I haven't turned. I mean, I turned at 180 at the turn point. I haven't done any 360s. And I might have overcooked it, because I think I'm going to arrive over goal at about 10,000 feet. So, yeah, I'm confident I'm going to make it, and that I will land near the van. Been a good day. Hard work, but hard work, eh? My arms are wrecked. My shoulders are so sore. Was one of the most tiring flights. So I made it back back to the van. I closed the task. Oh, just gonna land and pack up, go have a look at the weather forecast. Oh, I'm wrecked. Ridiculous. Oh, my arms are wrecked, eh? Really hard down at the St. Bathans. I got stuck there. And I had to abandon the FAI triangle plan, and then I decided just to go for an out and return. And I actually probably could have gone further in the end, because I arrived back over takeoff with 9,000 feet. So I probably could have kept pushing further north.